It might be the delusion talking, but I think I'm gonna finish all of these books this week. Let me tell you my actual thoughts. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I love this book so much. Hello guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Emma and this week we are going to attempt to read the rest of my June TBR while I'm on vacation. I feel like it's just a known thing that like you read more on vacation. The vibes are good, like being at the beach, baking in the sun with a good book is just amazing. On top of that, I feel like the books I read in the summer are just like quick and easy, good like romances. I feel like with all the right components, a beach read is just always gonna be perfect, and I feel like I always crank out books while I'm on vacation. There are 5 books left on my June TBR. 1 I am like this close to being done with, and then the other 4, and I'm gonna be here for 5 days. So that's like a book a day if I can finish them all. I make no promises that I'm gonna finish all of my books this trip, but I just feel like the vibes are right and I might be able to. That being said, let me show you guys what I'm reading and what we're gonna be getting into this week. Here are all my June TBR books. Again, these are what we're gonna try to get through this week. We'll just kind of see how things go. Might be wondering, powerless, not what you described and what you like to read at the beach. This is the book I'm almost done with. Like, seriously y'all, we are so freaking close. The reason I'm reading this month is because it's my book club book of the month, so reading it with some of my friends. This is the book that we are going to finish today. I'm like fully confident I can get through it. I'm really loving it. I'm gonna try to save all my thoughts for like when I'm done and we can wrap up and talk about it, but this is just a good fantasy. It has all the elements I love. I love our 2 main characters. There's lots of like trials and high stakes, and also there's lots of balls, and like I love when they talk about like big parties in fantasy worlds. I just think they're so fun. I also really love the world that we're in. I feel like it didn't take much for me to understand, or like I wasn't confused. Like, I don't know, I just feel like it came really naturally and easy. Now let's talk about what else we might read this week. I've been dying to get into this series. I know I just started Powerless, which is literally a trilogy, and I've started like 7 other freaking series this year, but another one that I just want to start. I don't know if I'm gonna read this one today, but I'm really excited about this. Emily Henry has 6 books, 7 books, I don't know. I've read 3 and I believe there's 3 left, and this is one of them. I've read People We Need on Vacation, Happy Place, Great Big Beautiful Life, and the only other ones are this, Beach Read, and Funny Story, right? I don't know. I think so. Anyways, I obviously love Emily Henry. I know that I'm gonna get through this book. I know I'm gonna love it, enjoy it. I'm pretty sure it takes place in North Carolina, and I'm from North Carolina, so that's really exciting. Not sure I'm gonna read this one today either. I'm trying to like take my time with her books because I just love them. I got this book at like a discount bookstore, and I picked it up because it takes place, well, for 2 reasons. A, it has Ellen Hildebrand, her little like quote on the front, and I love my girl Ellen. And second, it takes place in Sullivan's Island, which is in South Carolina, a place I'm very familiar with. And also the cover, I guess there's 3 reasons. The cover is also super cute. I really do want to get to this one this week because I know Hilton Head and Sullivan's Island are like not the same, but I feel like it's the same kind of setting, and I think it'll be fun to read a book about like kind of where I am, even though it's not where I am. This is the book I think I'm gonna start today. My boyfriend's mom gave me this book, so it's her recommendation, and I'm pretty sure it's about like college friends, college friend group or something. I love a book about female friendship. Like, that is forever and always gonna be one of my favorite, like, it's not even a genre, just like vibes, I don't know, like micro genre, something. I just love books about female friendship, and I think that's what this is about, so I'm really excited to get into this one. I think this is what we're gonna pick for today because I think it's like 300 pages, which is perfect for me, and it just feels like the vibe. With all that being said, we're about to head to the pool. I think it's gonna rain today, so we're doing a pool day instead of a beach day for our first day, and we're gonna get into some books. I'm really excited. set up from yesterday because outside was just too hectic. I like couldn't focus, and I know you guys definitely couldn't hear me, or you could hear me and the background noise was too much. So we're gonna do the video in here. I know the background isn't like the best, but just bear with me. As you guys saw, I finished Powerless yesterday at the pool, and I just keep thinking about how, like, anyone who's watching this that's read it, if you heard me say, like, oh, I have, like, less than 100 pages left, I'm just gonna read it by the pool, you're probably like, buckle in, because holy cow, I know it's, like, fantasy books just kind of do this, like, the last 150-ish pages are just, like, crazy and, like, jam-packed and just all the things. This one was no different. The last bit of this book was crazy, and the thing is, the stakes are really high all throughout this book, and, like, we do get moments and glimpses of, like, really, really high stakes moments and high stakes like chapters, but nothing compares to the end of this book. I am still just, I like tried to do a review this morning, so I finished yesterday, but I usually give myself like until the next day to, you know, give my rating and write a review on Goodreads, and I literally wrote in my review, like, I still have no words. Let me tell you my actual thoughts. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Right when I finished it, I was like, what the heck, I'm so mad, I hate it. I didn't actually hate it. I just was like, oh my gosh, how did it end like this? It ends on such a cliffhanger and like really forces you to want to read the next book, which is awesome and well, and of course, like, it's a trilogy, she wants you to want to read the next book. But oh my gosh, I think I was just so stuck in the world because I was, you know, still reading it, that when it ended, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's over. Like, I don't want it to be over. That's why I was mad. Like, I just want to keep reading. I want to know. I wasn't done, and you know, it'd been like 500 pages and I still wanted more. It was so freaking good, you guys. I just like, I can't believe that this is what this book holds. Like, it was just so good. I feel like I'm just being scatterbrained and just talking like, and saying nothing of substance, but it was just insane. I feel like I'm still wrapping my head around it. I will probably have more thoughts later this week, like at the end of the video, and if I do, like, stay tuned for that. But right now, I'm just on a high. I'm like finishing this book and loving it, and I just can't believe it's over, and I am so freaking stoked for the next one. As of right now, I rated this book 4.5 stars. It wasn't a 5-star read for me, that's why I didn't give it 5 stars. Like, as much as I loved it, there's just, you know, there's something different about a 5-star book. It's a 5-star book. This one wasn't a 5-star book to me, but it was pretty dang close. Like, it was so good. And it's just so funny because I literally finished it and I looked at my friends and I was like, I hate it. I don't hate it. I just am being dramatic and I'm mad that it's over. So really loved this. Definitely recommend it. Even if you don't really read fantasy, this is such a like simple world and a very simple fantasy in terms of like fantasy elements, in my opinion, compared to other fantasy books. So if you haven't read one and you're scared of fantasies, I definitely recommend starting this one. You will not be sorry. This book is so good. If you don't like it, I didn't tell you to read it, so don't blame me. You guys also saw that I started the summer pact yesterday. So I literally only read the prologue because I finished Powerless and then like I needed a break from reading. So I ended up playing in the pool with my friends. So I ended up not reading until we got back and I was getting ready for dinner. I only read the prologue, so I mean, we're really just barely in there. I told you guys yesterday I didn't really read what the synopsis was. I just kind of knew it was about friends. And yesterday I did say I love like female friendship books. This is a friend group of 4 people and one of them is a boy. No hate, no shade. I still love it. But I just had to correct myself because I know yesterday I said like, oh, I love female friendship books and that's what this is. Technically it's not because there's a boy in their friend group. But I mean, it's still good and I'm still gonna love it. I love a friendship book in general, not just a girl friendship. If you're gonna read this book, I definitely recommend looking up trigger warnings. She has a couple in like the first little bit somewhere. Yeah, she has a page in here with some trigger warnings. So if you're looking to read this, definitely recommend looking at those before you start it because she gets into it pretty quickly. Like the prologue has some deep stuff in it, I would say. However, I am very excited to get into this. I went on Goodreads this morning just to see how people feel about this book and the reviews aren't great. I wouldn't say I let a Goodreads profile like steer me away. I'm still gonna read this. I'm very excited to, but I definitely am going to go back to it when I'm done and just kind of see like what people's thoughts are, why they felt that way. I'm hoping that I really love this book, but I'm already kind of going in with like assumptions that it's not gonna be my new favorite book, if that makes sense. But I am very excited to start this. We are going to head to the beach here in a second and I'm gonna crank this out. I have good feelings that I can get through a decent chunk of this book today, if not be like at least over halfway done. That's kind of the goal. morning, guys, and happy Tuesday. As you guys saw, I finished the summer pact this morning, and to celebrate and also just because we wanted to, my friends and I went and got Starbucks this morning. I got a strawberry acai lemonade refresher, very delicious. Also, obviously still in my pajamas. It is 10:30 and usually we'd be on the beach around 11, but the tent and everything hasn't been set up. My parents had to go buy a new tent. It's been a whole debacle, so we were just hanging out at home for a little bit. Might go to the pool and then go to the beach later. First, I want to talk about this book. So like I said, I finished it this morning. I literally read it in essentially a day. I mean, I started it yesterday and finished it this morning, but I could have finished it yesterday. We just kind of started doing other things and I didn't like have the time to read, I guess. I have thoughts and opinions, and it isn't a book where I need to like stew on my review. I don't think kind of known what I was gonna give it from like halfway through. I feel like I'm gonna give this book 3 stars. I didn't dislike this book in any way, shape, or form, but it definitely wasn't anything super memorable or like crazy. I mean, I'm not gonna like think about this book much. I would recommend it to I would recommend this to anyone who just wants a book that they can just read and it be like a mindless read. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't having to think a lot. I was just reading it and you know, they're really telling me. I feel like the author was telling me a lot of stuff. So I again wasn't having to like think about it because she was just straight up telling me what was going on. I also kind of guessed like 2 very major plot points and like they ended up happening and I was just kind of like, yeah, that makes sense. Overall, I feel like it was just predictable and it was just very simple. Like there wasn't anything crazy going on. I know I've said that already, but that's just all I have to say. Like it was a very simple book. I didn't hate it, but didn't love it. I would recommend it if you want something fast and easy, but it definitely isn't like a big thinker, a book that I'm gonna probably like go back and read again. As for what I'm gonna read today, I'm going to pick up Flawless. I am so freaking excited to start this book. They also had it on Kindle Unlimited for free today, so I downloaded that on there. Maybe it's been free for a while and I just didn't see it until now. I knew this is what I was gonna read next just because I feel like it's gonna be so good. I've heard so many things. This is a very talked about book, very popular book, so I'm really excited. A popular series in general. Apparently today is also Stuff Your Kindle Day. I saw this on TikTok yesterday, and so I've been on my Kindle trying to put books in, like just random ones. I don't really know how to do it. My Kindle is very new. I'm very new to the Kindle world. So this morning I downloaded Flawless, The Art of Awkward Perfection. No. This morning I downloaded Flawless, The Art of Awkward Affection, Worst Wingman Ever, and Wild Love. So anyways, those are my updates. We are going to relax a little bit downstairs and then we're gonna go to the beach and we will get started on this book. We're sitting at the pool. We got in and splashed around for a little bit, but I wanted to talk about Flawless. I'm 94 pages in. I almost said season 10. I'm on chapter 10. I'm on chapter 10 and so far so good. I honestly I've seen this book everywhere, but I low-key didn't know what it was about. Like I knew kind of, but I'd never even really read the back of it. But I'm liking it so far. I'm liking our main characters. Nothing really crazy has happened, but they definitely both are kind of liking each other, but it's very like low-key. So I'm excited. I'm hoping this is going to be like more slow burn. I mean, it's already kind of feeling like slow-ish because they're both like mortal enemies or something. But really enjoyed it so far. I'm excited to finish it. I'm excited to keep going is what I meant to say. I'm excited to keep reading and hopefully I'll be able to update you guys more as I get to read it. There's also one thing that I thought was so cute that I wanted to mention. There's people on the other side of the pool that are looking at me. I'm just trying to pretend like they're not. Oh, she says, if these were your last few moments on earth, would you go happy? And it's like a thing she's been doing where when she like gets upset, she just says to herself like, if it was my last second on earth, I want to be happy, so I'm going to be happy. And I think that's so cute and I really liked that. It's like good advice, good thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to keep reading and I'll see you guys later. film outside the whole time we've been here, and it's just like the odds have not been in my favor. If you guys can hear, there's just so much in the background, but I am determined to film out here and we are going to try our best. If you can't hear me that well, I'll put subtitles on, but let's just see what happens, I guess. We are going to talk about Flawless. I finished this book yesterday and I've been so excited to talk about it because I freaking loved this book. I was not expecting to love it, like point blank. I think I have a stigma in my own head that like a book that has spice in it, I'm not gonna like. And I don't know why. Like, I don't not read books that have spice in them. I still read them. It's just like sometimes it can be a little much and sometimes it turns me off from books. And I'd heard this book has a decent amount of spice in it. I don't know, for some reason I just thought, well, then I'm probably not gonna like love it the most. I love this book so much. I gave this book 5 stars just up front. I gave it 5 stars. I knew I was gonna give this book 5 stars about halfway through. I literally was reading it and I just kept thinking, I cannot wait to reread this book. Like, while I was still reading it, I wanted to reread it because that's how much I loved it. I am obsessed with our characters. I loved our main characters. I loved Summer. I feel like I could relate to her a lot, being like a people pleaser, and she was just trying so hard to be positive. And I know I said earlier I loved how she says, what is it, like, these are my last moments on earth. I want to be like happy and I'll do the thing that makes me happy. I loved that. I don't know if this is accurate, but for some reason I feel like Summer relates a lot to the main character of Happy Place. I can't remember her name. Maybe she doesn't and I'm just saying that and I'm not saying it right. But for some reason, like, sometimes I feel like she reminded me of her, and I loved Happy Place. I gave Happy Place 5 stars for the same reason. I felt so connected to the main character. I also loved Rhett. I think I'm obsessed with cowboy romances now. Like, this is just where we're at. I think I'm just that person now, and I'm so excited to be a part of the club, and I hope you guys welcome me in with open arms. This book, I just can't believe this book has been out here and I just have never read it. And like, it's a romance, it's got a fun cover. Like, this is a book that I knew I would gravitate towards and want to read, and I am just so freaking happy that I read it. Like, I love this book so much. It is one of my new favorite books. Like, I'm obsessed. Today's our last day at the beach, and as you guys saw earlier, I attempted to start Book Lovers at the beach and it just didn't really happen for me. I got like 2 chapters in, nothing on the book. I really liked it and I'm excited to read it, but I think I'm a little booked out right now. I think I just read a lot really fast. Like, I finished Powerless, which was crazy. I read Summer Pact, didn't love it, and then this book just kind of hit out of the park. And I just think I need a minute to like chill and not read a book for like a day or two. So I'm definitely gonna finish Book Lovers before the month is over. I know I will, but I'm definitely not going to finish it while on vacation. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am so excited to get this video out there for you guys to watch it. I love books and I love reading and I love booktube, and I've just been really itching to make a video like this. This is the content that I really want to create, and I'm really excited to make it for you guys to watch. If you're new here, thank you so freaking much for watching this whole video. It means so much to me, you have no idea. And thank you guys so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you very soon.